Splendid Like City with Karishma.
A very, very good morning to you. आप सुन रहे हैं सिटी 1016 यूएई का नंबर 1 बॉलीवुड म्यूजिक स्टेशन और मेरे साथ इस वक्त हमारे स्टूडियोज में हैं एक वेरी वेरी स्पेशल गेस्ट. इनका नाम है लियम केली और लियम जो हैं ये एक ऑथर भी हैं और काफ़ी इंटरेस्टिंग तरीके से ये बच्चों के साथ काम भी कर रहे हैं. ही टीचेस हियर इन अबू धाबी एट द दियाफा इंटरनेशनल स्कूल और बेलफास्ट नॉर्दर्न आयरलैंड से हैं ये ओरिजिनली. वेलकम टू सिटी 1016 लियम.
Thank you.
It is a pleasure indeed. Now, initially when I heard about Worried William, before I heard your name, so I thought you were William.
Technically, I am Worried William.
What's going on? So tell me more about Worried William. Tell me more about what you do.
About 3 years ago, I decided to write a book series about a little boy who worried. And at that time, I just said he was a little boy that worried. Mm-hmm. And then people started to notice that some of the things he worried about was starting to be like me. And I finally said, yes, Worried William is me. Mm-hmm. Wow. And from that moment, it just made me feel amazing because I was finally able to open up about my worries. Mm-hmm. And from a young age, I had started to hide my worries. It was a professional job.
Wow.
I had 2 jobs, going to school and hiding my worries from my mum.
Wow, that must have taken quite a toll. Was there a reason you couldn't go to mum with your worries?
I just didn't want my mum to think that I was weak. And I just didn't want her to be disappointed in me. And I always just said everything was fine, I'm happy, just like everybody else. Mm-hmm. Because years ago, when you got a spelling test, your mom would say, what did you get in your spelling test? And what did he get? What did she get? So there's always that comparison. And for me, I just wanted to say, yeah, I got 10 out of 10, feeling brilliant. But maybe I would have got 7 out of 10 or 8 out of 10. And I just didn't want to admit it.
This is good to know though, Liam. ये जो Liam इस वक्त कह रहे हैं, ये हम सब जानते हैं. We've all been through this, Liam. We have all worried about taking our marks and our report cards back home. And then the first question will be, so who got the most marks? And you're just like, don't ask me that. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Don't ask me that. But, so here's what I'm coming to next, Liam. What was one of your biggest worries?
One of my biggest worries was being on stage, people looking at me. Mm-hmm. I always wanted to be on stage singing.
Right.
But I was really worried about what people thought of me. Mm-hmm. I was worried about how they perceived me. Mm-hmm. If I'd have said something wrong, people would have laughed. And that would have really worried me. Mm-hmm. And I struggled to get over that worry for the rest of the day. Mm-hmm. I didn't eat, I had a headache, but I still had to smile.
Wow, this is incredible. Though I just had this conversation with my 9-year-old this morning. She's learning to play the recorder. And so there's some formative assessment coming up.
Yes.
And apparently the teachers told them that, for every mistake, they're going to go down a grade. So it's going to go from A down to an possible F. And I said, I told her, Izzy, if you get an F, I'm going to buy you something special. We're going to celebrate. I said, you don't learn music for the marks and the grades. I said, you just do it because, you enjoy it. So don't worry about the lettering that you're going to get at the end of it because that's not the point of it. But I know exactly what you're saying, Liam. I was almost going to say William again. So here's another question now that I'm sort of thinking of right now. Do you still have those worries? Have you been able to grow out of them?
I still worry today. But the great thing now is I'm able to talk about them. I've got words that I can talk to people about. If I'm scared, I'll say to someone, I'm scared. Mm-hmm. If I'm worried, I'll say I'm worried. But I use different words now than what I would have done when I was a child. Mm-hmm. When I was a child, I would have said I'm happy. So I had one word. But I'm trying to help children today to build up a bank of words. Mm-hmm. So for instance, if you're scared, say you're scared. If you're disappointed, say you're disappointed.
Right.
But give the reasons why you're disappointed.
Right.
When children start to become fluent with the words, then they can open up more.
Right.
And it will help mom and dad at home as well. Because if your child comes home and instantly says, I'm angry, you get that really severe look. You think, oh no, why?
Yeah.
But if a child says they're disappointed, you can work around it a little bit better without having that harsh look.
That's good because a lot of times nowadays it's either love or hate.
Yes.
Everything is I love this and I hate that, and I'm like, just there's so many things in the middle of those two terms.
Or I'm annoyed.
Or I'm annoyed. So here's another thing, Liam. Your book is very interestingly, the one that I have with me right now is completely black and white and shades of grey.
Yes.
Why? Where's the color?
I wanted the first book to be in black and white because
Right.
around this time, Worried William's 9, and I would have had really bad worries and anxiety. And I wanted the first book to be in black and white because I was either worried or I wasn't. Now, 20 books later, the 21st book is called Wonderful William. And
Wonderful William.
and it's going to
Nice.
be in full color.
Yay! That's fantastic. So, how often do you actually work with kids? Is it a full-time thing for you?
Yes, I'm a teacher, and I just love my job because I'm able to keep up to date with everything that's happening in schools and in children's lives. For me now, when I was at school, I was always really worried about getting something wrong, getting something incorrect,
Yes.
having a teacher say to me, why is this wrong? Why didn't you do it this way? And I would have really got a really bad feeling. And I would have been embarrassed. Again, looking at what people were thinking about me, how they were looking at me. No matter what children do for me now, no matter how bad I think it is, I still give a positive first.
Right.
No matter what it is.
Right.
I don't say to children, where's this full stop? Where's this capital letter? Focus on what they have written. Praise it first, and then say to the child, I would put a full stop here. Say what you would do.
Yes.
Words are very powerful.
Right.
Words can really knock a child.
True. Or an adult.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's very true. I have to say, Liam, Teacher's Day must be a busy day for you. I'm sure there's lots of kids that come back to your class. I'm sure they'll remember you and have much to say to you.
Thank you.
Good job, Liam. It was lovely chatting with you. Liam Kelly,
great being here.
author हैं. Worried William इनकी किताब है. काफी दिलचस्प काम कर रहे हैं बच्चों को एक अलग नजरिए से देखने का. And this is truly a joy chatting with him here on City 1016.